Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Rambeard, and today we're going to talk about a very awesome goblin, Initiate Goldmine. Initiate Goldmine is a shaman, and I'd like to start off by talking a bit about goblin shamans in general. It's not entirely sure how goblins became shaman, but there are some very possible explanations. Before the goblins of Kazan got affiliated with the orcs and became part of the Horde, they already had shaman, so they did not learn shamanism from their new green allies. However, before their alliance, they had already been trading with orcs and all the other races of Azeroth for ages, so they could have picked up shamanism during their ventures. Another explanation is that they learned shamanism from jungle trolls, who the goblins enslaved, as you can see in this picture of Trade Prince Gallywix, an official piece of Cataclysm artwork, and in the goblin starting area where jungle trolls are being used as slave workers. Goblins use small mechanical totems to communicate with the elements. While other races might see their relation with the elements as a spiritual bond, goblins see it more like a business opportunity. They make deals with their elements in order to get profit somewhere. Of course, as goblins say,
time is money, friend.
Now, on to Initiate Goldmine. Goldmine is a shaman apprentice to Earthcaller Yiva, a proven Draenei shaman of the Earthen Ring. She first calls upon us to check on Goldmine in Deepholm, the realm of Earth. During the quest that he gives us, we get to see a bit of who he is. He has found a son of the Earth Father who holds a relic that the shaman are after, and seeks to heal the son in the hopes of being rewarded with the relic. Although the exchange seems typically goblin-minded, it has some more to it. The relic that they're after will not provide Goldmine with any individual profit, so he's being driven by a shamanistic purpose along with his trade-heavy mind. The way he wants to cure the Earth Father's son is a bit peculiar. He wants us to go and take the burning heart of his fire elemental, Magmatooth. Magmatooth does not seem to appreciate this, as he temporarily gets removed from this world as all elements do. When we cure the Earth Father's son, Goldmine tells us to go back to Yiva, and that's the last we see of him in Deepholm. Our next meetup is in the Twilight Highlands near the Maw of Madness. Here he shows us a little bit of his disrespect towards the elements with his line, "I completely underestimated the usefulness of fire elementals, easy to discipline too, just add water." The funny thing is that he just lost his fire elemental back in Deepholm. At the Madness, we come to learn that Yiva has been captured by the Twilight's Hammer. Goldmine doesn't seem to care too much about this, but he does help assault the Twilight's Hammer by letting us get some pyroburn oil. His idea is to throw some of it on a fire elemental to make it into a jumbo super bonfire elemental. This is pretty awesome, to be honest. He gets into the Madness along with all the other shaman of the Earthen Ring, and he does survive, but he doesn't play a major role in this. We don't see him again until we assault the Twilight Citadel though. He seems to have started respecting the elements, as he wants us to free some of the enslaved ones around the camp. It seems typically Goblin to change opinion very fast, of which another example arises once we enter the mine with the Initiate. In the mine we find some elemental runes, and although Goldmine seems to have started respecting the elements, he suggests destroying them. A bit further into the mine we suddenly see a flicker in the darkness. A fire elemental, and not a random one at that. Magmatooth, Goldmine's elemental, which we helped temporarily destroy back in Deepholm. The elemental is furious and attacks us on sight, but we do manage to kill him. Goldmine is sure that Magmatooth will eventually come around and forgive him. Who knows? Maybe someday. All this work in Deepholm and the Twilight Highlands does reward him with a promotion to Senior Initiate. I reckon that the lack of spirituality is keeping him from becoming more than an Initiate. As a Senior Initiate, we see him back in Sethrier's Roost, where he helps us with the killing of elementals, but that is the last we see of him. I hope we can eventually get him as a garrison follower or something. But for now, I'd like to thank you for watching and wish you a nice day. Goodbye.